me bring this over and start this magical little stream. Need to turn the music on. Bloop. Yep. Okay. I think I can do 10. Alright. Is the music volume on but dialed down? There we go. Alright, let's try a regular rift. And I honestly don't know. And yes, I realized my tests are messy. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Now, I'm not using the numlock trick, which I should be apparently. Oh yeah, I didn't need that. Pretty much I'm going to be spamming this, popping these guys, and sending these dudes out. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Let's see if it's better than the one I got. Toughness is better. We'll take a better look at it later. Come on in, Kuma. Kuma's joined us today. She's down on the floor by my side, so I can't move my chair. That was a quick floor. So this build, if you're not familiar with it, is pretty much me just pressing 1, 2, and 4 a lot, and 3 and left click. Obviously, we're gonna use left click to generate essence. We're gonna use 4 to harvest bodies and generate more essence. So, because the whole point is, this set gives our skeleton warriors more damage based on how many of those mages I have at any given time. The more of those guys I can have out, the more I can fight. And of course, the 4 key is the consumption, so that gives me health and essence. I think it does anyway. Yeah, increases my maximum life per consumption. Now, the only thing this build doesn't really have is a movement speed power, which a lot of people don't like, but it is a face roll build. The whole point is that you're doing so much damage, you're not really stopping that often either. But you're also not, like... You're not building a whole bunch of stuff up. You're just supposed to be steamrolling so fast that you don't need to stack density or anything, but it's very essence heavy, and of course the build's not completed yet. I'm short the weapon and the shield that will also give me more strength. So. But as you can see, we're clearing Torment 10 no problem on a regular rift. Greater rifts, I'm guessing, with the current build I have going on here. I don't know, 40s maybe. But we're working to get that gear. So we're just sort of testing the waters first to make sure. And I think... Okay, we can have 5 out. Wow. But yeah, every the 6-piece bonus is for every skeletal mage I have out, my skeletal warriors, and my ulti power, I guess you could call it, boosts damage up to 2500%. So they do tear through stuff pretty darn good. Go ahead and pop that, pop this, because we do seem to be a little bit on the squishy side, so we might switch builds, because we're trying to collect all the set armor anyway for the new bonus, the new patch coming out soon. Oh yeah, so I popped my 3, which gives me a duplicate me, and he casts all the spells I cast off of, I believe, a different mana bar. To be perfectly honest, we need to consume here. Helps when there's something to consume. This hasn't really been a very, of course it's Torment 10, so, and it's not a greater rift, so there's not going to be a lot of, mobs around at once. Which is probably not a bad thing. Also, with that weapon set, the skeletal mages will last a little bit longer, which means overall the DPS will be better. Oh, don't want to stand there. That was my... Did that pop? Yeah, it looks like... Okay. Go ahead and pop this again. I'm pretty decent by now. As you can see, when we pop all of our powers, we're definitely carrying through stuff. It's just the cooldown and everything else is so high currently without the rest of the build that it's just not worthwhile until we get the form, the braces we need, and the you know, all the pieces. Speed pile on. You're always wanting to keep your screen numbers huge. So the more damage we're doing at a time, the better. I also keep forgetting that I do have a Q button. Just don't need to hit it. There's our Rift Guardian. Where'd you go? And see, we're in kind of a bad situation now, so we're gonna use our little buff to our advantage a little bit. There we go. Now we got this. This is over. Easy. Didn't get much for it, but that's okay. We were just testing it. Now we can do some real deal. But yeah, my final service popped a couple of times, so it's not like I'm super invulnerable. Just real quick. Okay, let's compare here. Obviously, this one's gonna have. I think this one's better, and it definitely needs some gems in it. Yeah, we're gonna switch them. Jeweler is here. He is. And then I need to make some more of these guys. Town. Ah, I hate that. Alright, I'll be back in just a second, guys. Please enjoy. Diablo, please. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. And now we're back. What do we need for that? Because really I need to be doing that. That's the quickest way to get those items. upgrade rare. We just need tons of death breath. So I guess we just keep farming rifts. That works, right? These must be some of those new mobs added with the Necromancer expansion. I don't remember those guys before. Yeah, of course, Torment 10 means I only get like one. Some of those speed powers would be handy. Yeah, teleport of some sort or other. I know it's not even doing that much for me. I don't know why I pressed that. That's such an accident. Now I could be doing this numlock style, supposedly, but I'm lazy and I don't feel like setting that up. So we're gonna be more lazy, I guess. There's two. We're gonna be less lazy because we're lazy, and that we're gonna have to push the button ourselves more. This is one of the new tile sets, I know that. Ooh. Gotta get the gems. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. Man, we're getting lots of legendaries. Way too much going on in that little corner for my taste. Alright. Return the slab. I can see how this build would get kind of hectic in higher intensity rifts because, at least for me, since I'm not quite used to it yet, I want to set and generate essence quick. But sometimes you just can't stand around. Go this way. I said this way. Hey, that could be the scythe I need. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, it is the scythe I need. Now I just need the shield. It'd be really awesome if it was like one of those super legendaries, whatever they're called, brutal legendary or whatever. This has been one fruitful rift, all things considered. Kuma's leaving us. Whoa. Go ahead and get all that knocked out. Alright. I don't know why I'm grabbing all this stuff. We could keep farming. This has been a pretty good rift so far. I think this is the end floor though. I don't know if there's not much left. If any. Over here. I was rolling my mouse backwards thinking that that would make me walk backwards. Doesn't work that way. That's okay though. If anybody's wondering, this isn't a seasonal character or anything like that. This is just a plain Jane regular mode character that I started when the Necromancer came out. I don't usually do the seasons very often. We got a pretty decent amount of stuff. Let's see what we got here. We got the Witching Hour belt, which is the belt I actually need. So we will throw that in. We got a Nagel ring, which I don't need. This is a big one. Sadly, it doesn't do as much damage, but and we're gonna have to tweak it to get a socket on it. But check out that 2-point, that 2 set. When the target of your command skeletons dies, your skeleton is automatically commanded to attack a nearby target. When your skeleton is commanded to attack a target, all of your minions deal 400% increased damage. I don't need that. I don't need that. But yay on the other stuff. I'll throw these in to destroy at a later date. Get a socket put on this so it can do some damage. Yeah, I think it'll do the life on hit. Probably. It really doesn't matter. We're just going to keep rotating this until we get a socket. Actually, I don't know. I might. I was gonna say, I don't know if I have one of those little cubes in my inventory that gives you a free socket. I feel like I have one because I keep forgetting that those exist. And I don't see one though. I have so much garbage in my inventory. If I had one, I think it would be in here. Nope, do not see one. So we'll just keep rerolling this crap stat. Burning through items. This is why I'm low on death's breaths. Oh, that'd almost be worth it. There we go. Now we can put some random offhand in until we find the shield. Which I've got this. Your code skills reduce the movement speed of enemies by 30%. In addition, your movement speed is increased by 4%. Now, see, actually, this might work pretty good because right now a lot of the other stuff I'm using is cold-based buffs. So, to see, freezing grasp, frozen lands. Okay, so it's really just 2 things, but that might, yeah, okay, it would just be that one. I don't know if that would play out too well. So we also got Iron Rose, attacking the stuff playable match. Grim Scythe, we're not using Grim Scythe. I don't think we've got any other shields laying around that we can whip. Got some Crusader shields. Could roll for 1 or 2 and see what we got. Yeah, we got 200 a gem. Shards. We don't really save these for anything. What's a shield? Go for 25. Garbage. We just got a ton of garbage. All we got. So let's get rid of the garbage. Get rid of the Nagel ring. Yeah, get rid of that. We're gonna hold on to that. And I think what we'll do is we'll just use that can't do a wield. It would be cool if I could. That's okay. Guess this one. Let's see how we do now with this, with the actual, we got the weapon at least. This could actually cause us some problems because now we're lower in attackability. Got a little crazy there, but alright, a mace. You know, I was sitting here thinking, man, I don't have enough maces. Oh, it doesn't seem to be affecting us too much. Oh yeah, actually the scythe that I stopped using is the scythe I need to put into. Yeah, it's getting tough. Brought that on themselves. I need to put it in my cube. That needs to be the cube power I use. I forget why. Maybe look it up. I should probably add a link to this build I'm following, but it's, I mean, it's the Greater Rift 100. It's one of the top builds on Diablo fans right now. And so. Dude has some hit points or something. Creepy deals. Da 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 da. So let it be written, so let it be done. Don't know I went that way. I know exactly which way I need to be going. Boom, boom. Oh, oh. Already broken down. Oh, thanks. Now this one, have we gotten a single legendary? I don't think so. Not yet anyway. Pretty random drop rates. I mean, we got 3 or 4 legendaries and a set chest piece in that last one. Been pretty quiet around this one. Elite packs haven't even been dropping stuff. Hey, there's a piece. But it's a chest piece, but that's something. Oh yeah, we got a mace earlier, that's right. So we've gotten 2 legendaries so far this run. That's not terrible. Oh, ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, you guys know what that is. That's the other part of the set. So my skeletons are gonna be super strong now. Da 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 dude. Now, for the most part, the build is done, minus the bracers, and see now they just go ham the whole time. It's great. Oh, I hear a gobbo. How is he over there? Get on him. Yeah, so we're probably good to go up to. Because I totally needed this. We can probably go to format 11 or 12 now. We'll get the rest of this finished up. I mean, we don't even... That guy didn't have a bunch of HP. It was just lag. It looks like after you set them for 1, that lasts for a little while until they kind of calm down. Which gives me, well, did give me a speed bonus. Alright, let's go back to town. Let me pull up that build real quick. And Necromancer. It's yeah, face roll. So I need a Circle of Nadules Evo, which gives me an extra skeletal mage, and I also need Reaper's Wraps, which I think the Reaper's Wraps is just gonna meh. And then Band of the Trapped, Enforcer, and Esoteric Alteration. I've got Enforcer, Simplicity, Strength. This one needs I have the gem it needs, and it might even be leveled up. So I'm like, yeah, eight old stacks. Oh, that's for defense. Okay, I can see that. Do I have another one laying around? Usually I end up with 2 or 3, as you can clearly see here, because I don't. That. And then I believe, let's go here. Yeah, the Relina Shadow Hook. Every point of maximum essence increases your damage and bone spikes. The ring, the armor in the cube is supposed to be Tasker and Theo, and the jewelry is Kispin Sentence. You deal 75 to 100% increased damage against slowed enemies, or triple the bonus against enemies afflicted by other type of control pairing. So, bang, 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 bang. So, it also recommends that you can use Z's gem, which I don't know if I've seen that one or know what it's talking about. Not pain enhancer, that's for sure. Gem of Ease. Z's gem. This is Z's gem. Why don't I recognize? Oh, there it is. This one. So it says you can use this for higher rifts. Damage you deal is increased by 4% for every 10 yards between you and the enemy. Ah, I see. I understand why you would use that. So, first things first. Do this. Yay. Next things first. Let's see if I have that ring. I don't think I do. It's pretty unique looking. Do not see it there. Nope. And yeah, I have a whole bunch of gear in here that I don't need. So yeah, I don't have that ring yet. So we'll just keep using conversion to elements for the time being, because that works. And where did that other gem go? There it is. You in. And then garbage. Garbage, and won't put that. I need to put that other one in the cube so that we can use it as our cube power. Where'd you go? This one. Do I have enough? I do. Fine. Alright, now we need to change this to that one. There's our cube powers done. Our build is basically done minus these bracers. Everything else matches up right. We can stand to tweak some stuff. I don't have the other bracers. I just don't. We need to put a gem, I believe, in our shield. But what ability do we? Health globes, maybe? Probably keeping me alive. I don't want to give up cooldown or block or that or vitality. So what could we change? Well, anyway, we need to see. It says the top stat for the offhand needs to be int, vitality, critical hit chance, and cooldown reduction. So can this become critical hit chance? There's cooldown reduction, which is maxed. This is garbage. I wish I could just get rid of it. I hate to get rid of the block chance, but apparently we need the critical hit chance. So we'll work towards that on this one. Ah, there's the socket. Kind of want the socket, but there we go. Critical hit chance is increased by 8. I think that's... It can go up 2 more percent. We'll go with that. Alright, and the weapon, damage percent, attack speed, and intelligence. And we rolled that to burn for a socket. So we'll pop this bad boy in. The boots. Int, Vit, Armor Plus, Skill, Skeletal Mage. So, Bone Spear needs to become Skeletal Mage. Because we're not using Bone Spear. There we go. Okay, Pants needs to become Vit, Int, Armor Plus. So Intelligence, Vitality. Can this be armored? No. Can that be armor? No. Bone Spikes. Probably be armor, yeah. I'm kind of going with that. I like the resist all. Critical hit damage and attack speed. This guy. We got the attack speed, we got the critical hit damage. What can this go up to? 500? And we're pretty close to that. Bone Spikes is the best choice there. Man, okay, that's pretty much a perfect roll where it is for that level item. Gloves, attack speed, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and intelligence. So, got critical hit chance. Let's go for that attack speed here. Okay, chest needs to be Vit, Int, Armor Plus. We got Intelligence, Vitality. Can this be the armor one? Can this be the armor one? I don't want to lose skeleton damage. I'll leave that alone. Shoulders. Vit, Int, cooldown reduction, and area damage. There's the intelligence. Corpse explosion damage, which we're not using. There's area damage. Alright, yeah, let's change this to skeleton. Actually, it says this, so got a little bit more health. And the helmet, I think I've already re-rolled. Yep. Really? Fear on hit? This is not at all what I want it to be. Thorns damage is not worth the trouble. Alright, we'll call that good for right now. Prepare everything, clean up, clean up. And let's do for that. Probably put that into the cube at some point. Why not? That's kind of my thing. Alright, let's burn these current shards for bracers and see if we get the stupid braces we need, which we won't. See? Garbage. Yes, I know if I was doing this right, I would just upgrade all those braces I just got and see what they turn into, but I'm not doing it that way. Okay. We should have no trouble doing Torment 10. Okay. Let's empower it because we've got plenty of money. We'll get some more levels on this gem that. I don't even want to. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This build works pretty darn good. Now I'm at the point where I need the density to keep things up long enough. These lulls from murdering everything so fast is, there we go, is hurting the build overall. There's an airplane flying around somewhere. I can hear it even through my noise canceling speakers. And I was not aware that that was something that could happen. I can have about 6 of these guys at once. Which definitely makes my skeletons super strong. 8! 8. I can get 8 out if I've got pretty much unlimited essence. Somewhat hard to do. Oh wow. Nice. Alright, let's upgrade this bad boy. and head back to town. So we did that in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Not bad. And there we go. Look at that. Level 45 completed in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. See what we got. Pick another set. Boots. The ring I need. I think I've got those boots. So we'll just. Ooh, an ancient blackguard. Yeah, I've got these boots. So now we've got 3 pieces of that set, and the rest of them we're just gonna destroy because no one uses blackguard. At least not that I think of. Not that I can. Boom, boom. Hey, that was cool. It turned into 3 forgotten souls. Works for me. Alright, let's try to get some more bracers real quick. Hey, lady. Bracers. None of those is them. None of them. Destroy. Put our materials back. And let's go again. I bet we can do... Let's try 50. Yeah, we don't even have that many ancient pieces yet. Well, this Great Rift sucks. It's full of dead ends. Four seems to be the best. And it'll go quicker when I get that ring. Yeah. Essentially what you want to get to is constantly attacking skeletons like that with darn near 0 downtime, because they'll just keep going until they run out of targets. I haven't had to pop my high cooldown abilities in quite a while. Yeah, I popped my real ability. Partly on accident. This build is definitely face roll-tastic. Being able to just lock down whichever mob you know is going to be trouble really helps. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Not our brace. I don't think it's a ring in there. Alright, this guy again. Ooh. Might be an upgraded set of boots for us. Who knows? Ugh. $650. Clay can clear a 60 and 644. He's faster than. But he also has like, I don't know, 1,000 more Paragon points than me almost at this point. So yeah, I'd say he's a bit faster than me. Are they better? It's got the higher skeletal mage damage. But I could roll the intellect higher. So that would be kind of cool. That is definitely not the ring I need, and those are definitely not the braces. But Justice Lantern, wow. Let's see if we can get that intelligence higher on this bad boy here. 500 is the top. Let's see what we can get to. 6, that's pretty close. 495, boom. Not much of an upgrade, but an upgrade. I don't need it. hate to nuke this, but it's all good. And then we waste our shards real quick. Let's try. Let's try a 60. Don't stand too close. Don't stand too close. Oh yeah, I already popped that. Thanks. There we go. That'll keep me going. I don't know why, but I keep... Got some Symphony of the Night feel to it. And I missed that game. I mean, I can still play it, but that game's not the same anymore. One of those, it's a classic, and it aged well. But after your first playthrough, or your first 100%, I guess, of it, it's... Pop my superpower again. It's fine. It's a fine game. It's just... It doesn't have that same feel anymore because of its age. And there's been a lot of good and successful games that came afterwards that are refilling that same void that it filled. I wish there was something I could have that health potions converted into essence too. Thank you. so many health potions around. Why did I pop that? This is super accidental click. Not like it matters. Mobs are all frozen already. Oh, because of... No, game says it's not lagging. Eight minutes. Not fast enough. Not bad though. Oh, that's fancy new thing. Anyway, I guess this one again. The whole point's to get it to 25. Got it to 23. So that wasn't very hard. I popped that one thing a couple times, but man, I wish I'd finished this one faster. Oh, I had 8 minutes left. I did that at 6 minutes and 23 seconds. I did that faster than my 50. That's cool. It's very cool. And hey, there's Clay. Oh, it's Inarius' understanding. Now that was actually the build I was thinking about going as well. So that puts me at 3 Inarius pieces. Junk, junk, junk. Hold on to that. Junk and junk. We're going up to Torment 13. And we're going to farm some Death Breath, because I need them. For disenchanting, upgrading, and all that jazz. Hello, Bleachy. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. I didn't even know anybody was watching. How are things going for you today? Enjoying some Diablo 3? I don't know how much I can brighten it up. This is about as exciting as it gets, especially for Diablo 3. We're just tearing through these rifts, farming death breaths, waiting for the new patch to come out. I can answer any questions you have about Diablo 3. If you are curious. First thing we gotta do is get to this Rift Guardian. It's just for Andy though. Boom. He dead. Nice. Well, by all means, chat away. It's a pretty fun game. I mean, it's definitely gotten a lot better than the release. That is for certain. That's garbage. And I think I've got that, but it never hurts to have the next piece. And everything else can be destroyed. We need to turn in. Dodge. For the huge. There you go. Yeah, I'm from the United States. Where are you watching the stream from today? Oh, please be the ring I need. Oh, you're not. Not the ring I need. Oh well. Sweden. That's pretty wild. I actually watch some people from Europe play casino games on Twitch every once in a while. I don't think they're from Sweden. I think they're from maybe Holland. I'm not 100% sure. Could be Sweden. Just depends on if digital gambling is legal in your country. They're pretty entertaining though. So what games do you play over in Sweden? RPGs. Oh. So did you play stuff like Final Fantasy 15 or more like the Dragon Age series or? Oh, Warframe is actually pretty fun. I played that some. I think I have some videos on YouTube about getting started in Warframe. It's gotten a lot easier to pick that game up than it used to be. That game used to be pretty difficult entry point. Now it's much easier. Dragon Age is good stuff. My buddies really like that. Not really my thing, but definitely know people that really like those. Saving it for PS4, huh? You can play Warframe on PC. It doesn't require too much of a computer. You can turn the graphics down pretty low. But yeah, it would be pretty fun on PS4. For sure. Well, it's easy to get into Warframe. It gets pretty deep when you start getting into the dungeons and raid events and stuff like that, and getting your build the way you need it to be. That's a big deal. But of course there's guides out there and tons of online resources. There's a good Warframe subreddit that I go to. Oh yeah, the PS Plus. Yeah, and that's monthly. But the bonus to that is you get free games each month, as well as the ability to play online. I don't really like that about consoles these days. You got to do that for Xbox as well. And starting next year, you'll have to do it for Nintendo Switch, which will be the first time you'll have to pay to play online services for Nintendo, which they said they would never do, but they backtracked on that because I think they realized people will pay. Man, alright. Got a lot going on here. We're just gonna melt all of this. Well, I mean, there are like server resources that have to be taken care of and things like that to do a lot of that online gaming. So I get it. But it does suck that, you know, like they make that justification, but oh snap. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a mess. Get back up. Persona series is pretty good. I used to play that on PS Vita. Persona, I believe 3 it was. I am stuck in a bad spot. That was a pretty wild rift. Yeah, I don't have a lot of the gear I need yet, but the numbers do look pretty good. Oh, I was hoping it was a better one. Don't need those. Oh, careful, trash it. Yeah, this is the Necromancer. I'm running a pet build. The Necromancer pets are really cool because you can actually control them as opposed to like the Witch Doctor, where they just sort of run around like idiots. Yeah, we're gonna nuke that. Alright, let's try for those bracers again. Not it, not it, and not it. The pets drop, there's seasonal play where you get pets for doing certain quests, and then there's actually a type of goblin that you can find randomly in the world that will drop a pet. And that's where I found most of mine so far. I forget the type of name that the goblin has, but it's a very specific type. Not a putrid collector, but something like that. No, I do have mercy wings, but I don't like having the wings on. They kind of take up some viewing space. Oh, that could be the goblin way. Oh, it's not. He's pooping out boring stuff. But we are gonna berate him. Nope. That wasn't the right goblin. But he did drop a lot of death breaths, which is awesome. Ooh, is this the ring I need? Can't tell. Man, if it is, it'd be awesome. Nope. Yeah, and I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger. The whole build is based off of the skeletons doing all the damage. So my armor gives me a bonus where for every mage I have out, my skeletons do more damage. So I try to have about 4 out because it can go up to about 2500%. And then every time they charge, which is my 1 key, and they'll do it automatically, they get an extra 400% damage for them and all of the minions I have. So the more stuff I have out, the more damage I bonus on itself. So the skeletons buff the mages buff the skeleton warriors buff the mages, and I just sort of stand back and let them do the work. That way I can be more observant about the type of mobs that are coming and positioning and things like that. I don't know if it's too OP. Plus we're getting a patch soon, so all the damage is going to get buffed anyway. We're in Torment 13 right now, which is the highest normal difficulty, and we're having no problem whatsoever. But they're adding up to Torment 20 or Torment 15 soon. That should be good. There's a shield and an amulet that I probably don't need. I know I don't need any amulets. Oh my gosh, that would have been a one-shot kill. There are some downsides to this build. It is squishy. Ooh, it's another set piece. I don't have any good escape abilities. Like I can't teleport to a different body. Oh wow, lots of set pieces coming out this time. So I have to kind of just tough it out, which sucks. But the idea is that you shouldn't have to escape. Skeletons should be doing most, if not all, the work. This way. And it's surprisingly effective the more mobs that are on the screen. So it's specifically made to do the really high difficulties. It is actually pretty fun. I wish it went faster sometimes, just so I could feel like I'm really speeding through. But, you know, you put a lot of work into these characters. And then at a certain point, you really don't feel like you've accomplished anything, because stuff just gets too strong. I think this might be my last run on stream. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Pretty good day for a chill stream, I'd say. That's exactly what it is, and it doesn't start out that way at the low levels. I mean, well, no, that's not true. It just takes longer at the low levels. Once you get your kind of build laid out that you like looking at, depending on the skills you need for that build, it can be really chill. Like, this is a pretty passive build. You don't have to do a whole lot. I'm pretty much just rolling the mouse wheel to move around and then pressing 2 buttons to make sure my skeletons are always charging and my mages are always getting summoned. So we're tearing through these things pretty quick. Of course, I've also got help. I'm definitely not doing it alone. Both of us have a frickin' well into the upper hundreds of Paragon levels. Helps. So we got that, which is another chest for that one set. We got this, which is the same chest I've got on, but it's not as good. And we got this one, which is another piece of the Inara set, which is the other build I was thinking about. And then Mask of Scarlet Death. Wow. And then Rogar's Huge Stone, Wisdom of Kalan, and a Garbage Ring. So see if my buddy needs that, because I'm pretty sure he's rocking a bone armor build. Put that away, put that away. Actually, we're going to destroy that one. So we've got 4 Inaris pieces, which would get us the bone armor. And then we've got 5 pieces of the Targulos. So we could almost do this set too, if we want to do a blood build. And we'll destroy the rest. We don't need it. Alright, we'll do one more. One more rift, and then the stream will be over for today. Got a set ring. Don't need a set ring, but cool that we got one. Also, if you do pick up Diablo on, it's actually on PS4 as well, which might be why you're watching this. It controls are a little bit different than the PC version, but I actually really like them. I wish I could have the console controls on the PC version. There's a neat little tumble mechanic they have on the console version that's not in the PC version. It's pretty fun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the I have it on PS4. I don't have the Ultimate Evil Edition, which is the one you really need to get to pick up everything but Necromancer. That's a different expansion, but it includes the Crusader and everything, and it's the one you really have to do most of the fun content, and then throw in the Necromancer X pack. The console version of this game is very fun. Of course, you play with different people than the PC people because you're competing on leaderboards with other console players, but overall, still a super fun game. I want to get a PS4, but I don't know. I spend so much more time playing on PC anything anymore. I was actually watching. There's a new Dragon Ball Z fighting game coming out from the people that make the Guilty Gear series games, and it looks amazing. Don't want to stand there. Want to stand there. How did he get? Oh. Bum, 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 Hey! Thanks for that. That's awesome. No, we've gone in a circle. Stupid movement powers. I had one. dun, dun. Where, oh, where are the monsters now? Alrighty, thanks for watching and tuning in, and thanks for the follow. Have a good evening. Hope you feel better. No. Nah, regular rift, it doesn't matter. What did we get this time? Do 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 do. The set ring was a Wailing Host, which we don't need. Those are garbage. That's garbage. Pestilence Battle Boots, it's not bad. Ooh, a better set of shoulders. That's cool. Push those in. And throw these in. And nuke everything else. And at that point, everybody, I'm going to stop the stream. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.